Our next question, Jim, sent to CornyDriveThru@gmail.com from Richard Collins in Sydney, Australia. Recently released wrestler Chelsea Green has posted a selfie in front of Vince McMahon's office with a piece of paper that appears to include things banned from the room. Have you seen this image, Jim?
No, I have not. Please tell me, what is this seriously a thing?
Apparently so. It's an oldish graphic, if we're assuming this is real. It's Chelsea Green pulling out her face mask, standing in front of it. It says Vince's office, and there is a picture of a cigarette with one of those, what do you call them, the Ghostbusters sash. Cigarettes.
Yeah. Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
There's also a cup of coffee and a pencil. Although those aren't crossed out, I think people are assuming that pencils and coffee are banned from the room as well.
Well, see, now that doesn't make sense, because one of the things that you're supposed to have in your briefcase, along with your booking book, you specifically have Vince's secretary, Beth, order from the place that everybody gets their booking books from. You're also supposed to have a box of sharpened number 2 pencils, the kind that erase easy, along, believe me, I'm not bullshitting you here. They had a special kind of pencil that you would get so it erased real easy, because you did that a lot. And you're supposed to have those with, and I'm trying to think, I don't know if Vince has a thing for or against coffee. I'm trying to remember if I always saw him drinking bottled water, but I don't remember any major coffee aversion. What else is on there, Brian?
That was it.
That's it?
It's just the cigarettes crossed out, and then a cup of coffee and a pencil. We've already heard rumors that he hates mirrors and talking cars as well.
I figured there'd be this whole long list of things you're not supposed to bring in, probably like pigs. After the hog pen match, and Owen led the pig wrangler into putting the pigs in Vince's office, they probably banned pigs. And I don't know. Again, the last time I was around was the Hall of Fame deal, and I was in Vince's office at that arena, the Amway Center in Orlando. We've mentioned it's not like he has a traveling office. They give Vince an office and a room that he has all of his amenities in and can do what he wants to do in. And so I was in it, and there were the normal signs outside, catering this way and production that way and pre-tapes that way or whatever, but I didn't see any written instructions on what to do or not do when you went into Vince's office. I don't know what's going on around these days.
There's another interview that's been going around, and I don't think it's a new story, but I believe it's a Stephanie interview where she talks about how or why her father hates nodding. Was that a thing?
I've seen that. Nobody ever said that. I've never been a nodder, right? Except, if I'm telling my own story, I might be nodding, right? Whatever, but I'm not just going to sit there and nod my head up and down. I'm listening to him, right? So I was never cautioned against it because I didn't really do it. But again, it's not like something that was shared around with everybody. Don't nod. Whatever you do, don't nod. Definitely, he's always been, he would blister Pat Patterson or Jim Ross or anybody. He doesn't want to be around smoking. And he's always had the quirks that we've talked about with the fact that he just eats just because you have to. and he attacks the food, and he does the thing with the shaver where he shaves constantly. And he doesn't sneeze or recognize sickness. Even if you're literally fucking flatlining in front of him, he will not be the first one to suggest you go home early from the office or whatever. But a lot of the weird stuff that they're talking about that apparently there seems to be some evidence of, including things that Stephanie says or the pictures or whatever, there's more things coming up that's a picadillo to Vince than I experienced when I was around him.
This could be good the next few years. A diminished capacity Vince with Bruce and Johnny Ace on either side versus Stephanie and Triple H in a battle over who wins Nick Khan's heart. Could be interesting.
I'll tell you what, if they make a movie about that, I can hear one of our artists here on the Drive-Thru doing the theme song.